Do it for the plot. Do it in spite. Finish it out. When we are in the thick of something, when we feel like we are struggling, it's so easy to throw in the towel, to wave the white flag, to call it quits. But that is when you dig deep, deeper than you ever knew that you could dig. Because at this point, you are in between a rock and a hard place. And find your way out. Use your difficulties as the next step, as the next ladder to get to your next journey. Do it for the plot. When you are a year from now, when you're from a month from now, when you are from a week from now, you are gonna see and realize how strong you are. Literally give yourself a day, and you will understand the day you felt like it was impossible, the day that you thought that you couldn't move forward. You do anyway. You do it in spite of yourself at times, because you feel like you can't give anymore, you can't do anymore, but you do it anyway. You do it with a smile on your face, you do it with a kind heart, you do it with love in your heart to give, and you do it anyway. Do it in spite. I keep saying it over and over again because I was on the call with my PhD student and I was like, how do you deal with burnout? How do you deal with all that? And they were like, might not be the best advice, but do it in spite. Use that as a fuel to get yourself going. Use that as your fuel and your energy. People find ways to continue. Many different sources. They find it through happiness, anger, sadness. Do you think about the artists that hit their one track that blows up and they're going through the darkest time of their life because they gave it their all? Their emotions were in it. They were feeling it. They were fully there. Their passion, their fuel, their energy, their source of motivation was not external. It was fueled internally. Same thing goes for professional athletes. They are not the best. Sometimes. Some people are intrinsically driven. Some people want to outwork other people. Some people want it more than others. So then they put in that work, they put in that effort, and they do it in spite. And they complete it. And they're successful. And they can say they've made it on the other side. Not everybody can say that. Not everybody can say that they've been on the other side of pain, of torture, of struggle. Do it for the plot. Have the mom lore, have the dad lore, have the parent lore. Because all the things inside of you, telling you no, telling you to stop, telling you to quit, they're your motivation to continue and do it in spite. Do it in spite of it all. Do it in spite of every single thing inside of you. Because you can. And you will. And you think about it from a futuristic standpoint, that they'll look back and see that you did it. And that you completed it. And that is the sweetest point of it all. That moment that you realize that you made it on the other side of this current journey, of this current challenge. Yes, there's going to be another mountain. Yes, there's going to be another obstacle. Yes, there's so many other things. But this one right here, the one that you're facing, it's yours. Take the hill. Take the mountain. Take the incline. I was listening to this podcast. I think it was She's So Lucky. And she was talking to a businesswoman. She used to run cross country in high school. And this stuck with me so hard. And so she literally, I think I might be quoting this wrong. The coach was like, okay, then quit. Quit. She was struggling this entire time to do cross country, to run. And then she was like, no. And then she did it in spite. And every single day the coach would tell her, take your hill. Choose your hill. Take your hill. It blew my mind. I was like, okay, whatever. Like, that's very interesting. I like the cross country reference. And it lingered. It lingered, it lingered, it lingered. And it reminded me that we get to choose our heart. We get to choose what we want to struggle with. We get to choose what we do, how we do it, and what it makes us turn into, how it molds us, how it creates our lore. Do it for the plot, do it in spite, you know? And that's it. It's gonna suck. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be challenging. It's gonna be those days that you can't outrun what you want to outrun. But you have to just continue in spite, for the plot, for the lore. Every single thing that's telling you to stop and to turn back and just to say no. Say, I will take this hill. Say, I will openly accept this challenge. Openly accept what you have been given. Don't try to run from it. Because the more you try to run, the more it sticks with you. Genuinely. Truly. In your heart, in your mind, in your soul, in your entire being, that's all you think about. The more you try to run, it lingers. So take the hill. Do it for the lore. Continue your story and do it for the plot. Because why not? At the end of the day, if you have nothing left, what do you have to lose if you just continue? You've got nothing to lose. If you've lost every single thing that you have, even yourself, bet on yourself one more time to continue. Because all those days, like I said, that you thought were impossible, that you couldn't get through, that you couldn't take another step, another breath, another second. It passed, and you did it, and you've made it, and it's just a little bit further. And I'm sorry if you have been feeling this way for years, for weeks, for months, days. But do it for your younger self at least. Show them that they are gonna be so proud of themselves when they're older, that they get to continue. Just imagine your younger self looking up to you, whether they're proud of you, whether they're like questioning you. Do it for them. Tell them, tell your past self that if you can do this one hard thing and you've done hard things, then you can continue to make it. You've made it all through those hills that you didn't think were possible to climb, all those different places that you thought that were impossible to conquer. You faced your demons, you faced your troubles. So just do it again and again and again until you are at the place of peace. It'll be worth it. Is all I can say. Is that all these struggles one day will be worth it. Because hindsight is always 20/20. Hindsight is always painfully 20/20. So do it for your future self as well. Food for thought.